Alright, welcome to the Man Cave. We're going to do an owner review of the 2008 Stern Indiana Jones Pinball Machine. I have a couple of machines in the Man Cave, but this was my latest acquisition. This machine I ended up playing quite a few times in the Valley View bowling alley down here in Garden Grove, California. And one day I saw the gentleman collecting the coins out of it. I've been looking for one of these machines for 6 months. For a machine that allegedly is not that popular, they're very hard to find. So for 6 months looking, this gentleman, after a couple of weeks begging back and forward for him to give me a price, he finally came through and sold this to me for $4,000. And when I got it, it had a few problems, mainly the high intensity LEDs in the Crystal Skull, the Ark of the Covenant, and the Cairo Swordsman wasn't working. And it had a lot of dirt, a lot of grime. It had been used pretty good in the pinball, or in the bowling alley. He said it generated a lot of money every week, but I needed to fix it up. So first thing I went through, replaced all of the rubber, the bumpers, and decided to go out and do a few mods to it. You know, there's a lot of reviews of this machine, or this model machine, on YouTube, but nobody's ever talked about any of the mods that they've done to it. They've just pretty much kept it stock. There's a lot you can do to this machine. First of all, the obvious thing was these LEDs. I mean, the lamps that were in it, I mean, they produce a lot of heat, especially down here on the matrix under the scene with Harrison Ford. When I took the board off that, you know, held those 20 lamps, they were pretty sooty everywhere, and there was a lot of heat, and the heat was starting to affect some of the connectors. But I got to it in time, and I went to Pinball Life, and Pinball Life has a really good price on LEDs. You can find the kit for this for $200, where people will sell you the LED kit, but you don't need to pay that. I came in with maybe less than a third of that, and they really, if you know what to look for, and you can just have the owner's manual and count what you need, you can save a lot of money by doing it yourself. Let me turn the light off here, and you can get a better idea. I mean, they really light up good. Now, one mod that I did is the Staff of Ra, or the headpiece of the Staff of Ra under the Raiders of the Lost Ark, where it says 8-ball. I put a color changing LED in it. So it'll vary from red to blue to green to yellow all through the game. So it's constantly changing. And I thought that was a pretty cool special effect. I've seen it on some other games, but I thought that was a pretty good one. And like I said, Pinball Life has those, and the LEDs I chose were the A-Blaze and the A-Blaze 3. The A-Blaze 3 are super bright. They even have an A-Blaze 4 and higher, but I've got 3s and regular A-Blazes in here. Second mod that I wanted to do is the drop holes were getting a little worn. So I went to passionforpinball.com, which is the gentleman who makes the Cliffy protectors. His name is Cliff. And I got the, man, that light is bright. I got the Cliffy protectors, and I was able to install them myself with relative ease. The only problem is on the Last Crusade drop hole, Stern puts a factory wood protector in there. It doesn't extend up over the playfield, but it's down on the inside around the sides. You have to take that out in order for this Cliffy protector to work correctly. So, passionforpinball.com. All my pinball machines, I don't know if you can see them, I'm going to turn the light on again. All of my pinball machines, I don't want people setting their beers or their drinks or anything on. I have these pin gulps. I have them on Indiana Jones, I have them on Lethal Weapon, and they'll hold a 32-ounce drink. Still not bright enough in here. There we go. These pin gulps, you can get them to mount to your left leg or the right leg. I have them mounted to the left. simply because I need my right hand free on occasion for the lethal weapon. But all of my pinball machines have them, and they come in quite handy. The nicest mod that I put on this is this machine. Unlike the newer Stern models where you can get the Pro or the limited edition or the premium model, in 2008 when this came out, to coincide with the release of the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, they only had the one model, and you could get a couple of options with it. One of them was the Shaker motor. Now this one, they're all wired for it, but this one didn't have it, because most of the stock models didn't. So I also went to Pinball Life, and Pinball Life had the best deal on the Shaker motor for this machine. It was about $162, and with shipping it came in under $180. Most places wanted from anywhere from $185 to $220 with shipping. So it was a lot cheaper going through Pinball Life, and the Shaker motor really puts a cool feature on this machine. Otherwise, this is a fun game to play. I know a lot of diehards like the Williams machine a lot better, because a lot of people don't like the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull episode of the Indiana Jones. It's not a trilogy, but however many, for the 4 movies that he made. But I think it's just fantastic. The cool effect on this machine, if you haven't seen it, is the 8-ball multi-ball. When you hit the Ark of the Covenant a certain number of times, that arc opens up and drops out 8 multi-balls, which is just crazy. Lights flashing on here. It just goes nuts. But this is a fun machine to play. I'm really happy with it. There's not much else left to do. Oh, I did mention that my modern machines, I put the leg spacers on it. Here I have the gold anodized bolts, but the leg spacers help protect the cabinet. And I actually got them at the Arcade Expo, but they have them available also at Pinball Life or Game Room Guys. They'll have them too. But a lot of mods that can be done to this machine, and it's a lot of fun to play. So anyway, hope that gave you some information, because like I said, I could not find any other videos out there on YouTube with any mods that anybody have done to these. So anyway, I hope you enjoy, and look forward to sharing another video real soon. Thanks.